Have you ever asked yourself, where could you be 5 years from now? No, not where you hope to be, but where you could actually be if you started making different choices today. I asked myself that question once, and it planted a seed that forced me to look in the mirror without excuses, without filters. And you know what I saw? I saw a man full of potential, but trapped by bad habits, full of good intentions, but poor in discipline. And that's when I realized something powerful. 5 years is not a short time, but it will pass anyway, whether you act or not. It's like watching a tree grow. At first, nothing seems to happen. But then one day, you realize it has deep roots. It's bearing fruit. It's giving shade and life. Your life works the same way. Every choice you make today is a seed planted. Every habit, every word, every thought is either water that nourishes it or poison that kills it. So let me say this clearly. Today, you get to choose the direction. And in 5 years, you'll harvest exactly what you plant. You can keep living to survive, repeating the same struggle, the same paycheck, the same I don't have time. Or you can choose to wake up and start walking toward the best version of yourself. It's a path made of simple choices, small daily wins, intention, direction. In this video, I want to walk you through 3 simple yet powerful steps that, if applied consistently, can completely transform the direction of your life in 5 years. We'll talk about who you're becoming, not just what you're doing. We'll talk about discipline, vision, planning, because luck won't build you a new life. A plan will, and your deep commitment to that plan. So if you're ready, sit down, silence the noise, and listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because what matters is not how many words you hear. It's how many of those words you turn into action. Point number 1, work more on yourself than you do on your job. That one sentence changed my life. The first time I heard it, I stopped. I went quiet. Because deep down, I knew it was true. You see, for years I'd been working hard, waking up early, pushing all day. But at the end of the month, my situation was always the same. Same problems, same excuses, same me. Until I realized something simple, yet profound. My income could never grow faster than I did. My value in the marketplace was directly tied to my value as a person. So I began doing something I had never done before. I started studying myself, my habits, my beliefs, my emotions. I bought a book, then another. I started listening to people ahead of me. I took notes, asked questions, sat quietly when the wise spoke. It was like turning on a light in a room I had always kept dark. Every morning, instead of turning on the TV, I turned on my brain. Instead of complaining, I asked, what can I learn today to be better than yesterday? Your job gives you a paycheck, but working on yourself gives you a destiny. As you grow inside, the world starts reflecting that growth outside, like a mirror. Clean the image within, and the reflection improves without. You don't have to be a genius or a guru, but you do have to be aware. Aware of your blind spots and of your unused strengths. Aware of how much time you waste and how much life you still have to build. To work more on yourself means invest in knowledge before tools. Develop patience, clarity, discipline before chasing shortcuts. You can change jobs, move cities, even change partners. But if you don't change, your life remains the same. The day I started working more on myself was the first day my life started working for me. Point number 2, daily discipline. Discipline. Nobody loves it at first, but everyone envies the results it brings. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. And that, my friend, is the greatest difference between those who build and those who wait. The people I admire most aren't the smartest or the luckiest. They're the most consistent. People who stay committed, even on hard days, even when motivation fades, even when no one is watching. Discipline is like a muscle. Use it and it grows. Ignore it and it withers. And here's the truth. If you're not training discipline, you're training disappointment. Discipline isn't about living a boring life. It's about living an intentional one. It means choosing the gym over the couch, the book over distraction. I'll do it now instead of maybe later. Let me ask you something. How many things do you already know you should be doing, but you're not doing? That list alone could change your life. Because it's not that we don't know what to do. It's that we haven't yet become disciplined enough to do it. I've learned this. There are no big results without small habits repeated daily. You want a new life? Then live a new day. Repeat it hundreds of times. At first, it's hard, but something magical happens. Discipline turns into identity. It's no longer something you do, it becomes who you are. Like a farmer waking up before sunrise to care for his field, even in the rain, even with pain. He knows if he sows well, the harvest will come. Maybe not tomorrow, but it will come. So plant discipline today, and you'll harvest freedom tomorrow. Plant consistency today, and you'll reap trust in yourself and in the eyes of others. Because discipline is the quiet bridge between who you are and who you're meant to become. Point number 3, build a 5-year plan. You know what I've learned by studying successful people? They never end up somewhere by accident. They don't win the lottery. They don't wake up one day with a perfect life. They plan. They plan with precision, with patience, with courage. They have a clear vision, but more importantly, they have a map to get there. Imagine being lost in the desert with no compass. You may have energy, drive, but you'll end up walking in circles. That's what life is like without a plan. So ask yourself, where do you want to be in 5 years? Don't answer vaguely. Don't say happy or wealthy. That's not a plan. That's a wish. Take an hour, grab a pen and paper, sit with yourself, and write it down. What will your health look like? Where will you live? What will you do for work? Who will be in your life? How much will you have saved? Write it, read it, break it down. What do you need to do each year to get there? What do you need to do each month? What can you start doing this week? Because if your dream has no legs, it stays a fantasy. But if you build it a path, it can become reality. The secret isn't to do everything in a day. The secret is to do a little every day, with consistency, with faith, with focus. A person without a plan reacts. A person with a plan acts. And action guided by vision is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Every time I reread my plan, I feel stronger, calmer, clearer, because I know where I'm going. And when you know where you're going, even struggle starts to make sense. Remember this, the next 5 years will come either way. The only question is, will you arrive there by accident or by choice? The choice is yours, but time moves forward, quietly, relentlessly. Now you know what it takes to transform your life in 5 years. It's not luck, not magic, not even talent. It's a clear plan, daily discipline, constant personal growth. Success doesn't arrive all at once. It arrives one day at a time. It's like building a house. Every brick matters, even the ones no one will ever see, even the ones laid when it's raining. And here's the truth, if you don't start today, 5 years from now, you'll still be wondering, what if? But if you start today, in 5 years, you might just surprise yourself. You don't need to know everything. You just need to make one decision to begin. Start working on yourself. Start shaping new habits. Start drawing that plan. Start saying, it's my time. If this message touched you, even just one sentence, come back again. Share in the comments where you want to be 5 years from now. Write it out. Saying it out loud is already step one toward making it real. I'll be here ready to cheer you on, ready to walk with you, one step at a time, because change is possible, but it only begins when you truly choose it. See you soon.